Are you curious how to show up online more confidently or how to use your voice when you have so much to say, but you haven't always been sure how to say it or how to show up online? I've been studying for over 10 years and teaching and practicing as a psychic medium and energy intuitive for 7.5 years. And there's one thing that I can tell you that has shifted the way that I show up here. And I'm not saying it's perfect, it's never going to be, but it has shifted the way that I feel that I can share my soul gifts and voice with the world and read for people all over the world. It's one of my greatest joys and passions, and so I share the business energetics side here with you. If you have been looking for the missing piece, for the thing that feels like it can't be found in another strategy, another framework, or someone else telling you how to replicate their ideas, it's because you can't. When it comes to soul energy, when it comes to our voice, we're not meant to put our voice, our energy into someone else's strategic box. While we can learn a lot from marketing and strategy and just the general human aspects of this work, it's something I'm still learning too from the practical and tactical side. One thing that is irreplaceable that we absolutely cannot replace no matter how hard we try is the energy of our soul energy that is translated through the screen. When people come to work with me or they show up here for these videos, even though this is a fairly new endeavor for me to show up in this way, the one thing that they always say is, I really appreciated that you shared that from a soulful place. I really appreciated that I could feel your energy. I really appreciated that I felt cared for and that you were showing up to help. When I work with people, it's twofold. My energy has to be powerfully communicated through the screen, and it's something that I'm evolving and working with. And the second thing is that my intention also needs to be clear. While I don't understand the full mechanics of YouTube and social media, I do understand the energetics aspect because this is something I both practice and teach. This is business energetics. So I'm going to give you one small practice here today that can really help you shift how you show up online, how you feel confident using your voice, and how you can remind yourself just how powerful you really are. Because in a world that feels like it's falling apart, in a world that feels like there is so much chaos going on, one of the most powerful things that we can do as individuals is figure out what feels important to us, how we can make a difference, how we can change the world, and then show up with our beautiful voice in that way. We need more people. The world needs more people who are passionate about things, who have things they want to share and help, who want to help shift the lives for others and for themselves and return people to their inner wisdom, knowing, and confidence. We need as much of that in this world as we can get. And so if this is you and you're showing up online, try this exercise and see how it shifts your magnetism, your presence, and your energy. See how it shifts you, bringing your power and your business to the world. So I invite you to close your eyes. Make sure you're in a safe place to do so. And as you close your eyes, you're going to imagine your energy being surrounded by this beautiful golden bubble of energy. And I want you to imagine it filling up in equidistant all sides, surrounding you. And now I want you to imagine this flow of absolute abundance, this feeling of abundance. You can give it a color, it can be like a white light, but imagine this beautiful flow of abundant energy filling your energy bubble, filling your auric field, and filling up your body. Great. And as we do this, we invoke the energy of the beautiful Mother Earth, and we invite her energy up through the soles of our feet, all the way up through our body and out the top of our head. Beautiful. So we have this energy flowing down from the universe of unconditional love and acceptance and this golden energy and this feeling of holistic abundance just filling us up, just filling our bubble up. And then we have this grounded energy from the universe that's keeping us grounded during this session. Beautiful. Okay. Now, as you're doing this, I just want you to think about all of this abundance flowing to you on a cellular level. Think about it being in every cell, every nook and cranny of your entire 3D human form. And as you do this, from your crown chakra, you imagine and you just say safely, cleanly, nothing can be here except for my highest good. And as you do this, you open up and you imagine your crown chakra connecting with the center of your higher self. Beautiful. As you imagine yourself connecting with your higher self, you can also form a heart-to-heart connection, so your heart to their heart, or from your crown, you can just imagine the energy flowing through so that your higher self can deliver these knowings to you, can deliver this channeled messaging, this soul voice. And as you start to feel your confidence rise, your fiery energy, your brazen energy, and your inner knowing, You start to feel yourself and your energy shift. You might get a little antsy. You might want to move around. You might want to try new things. You might want to be up. You might start creating or journaling. All of this is beautiful. But before you channel that energy into other endeavors, channel it into using your voice. Whether that's writing a post you've been wanting to write, recording that video you've been putting off, imagine your soul energy pouring through you and coming out through your voice, through your throat chakra. And you just say, I am working with my higher self. I am working with the energy of my soul voice to bring my truth here today. I work with the magnetism. I work with what I know. I work with how I can serve the world. And I show up with consistency with my voice because it matters, because what I have to say is unique when it comes from my soul's truth. And every time you go to speak online, you can do the same practice. After you get used to it, it doesn't take long, but it's a beautiful way to connect with our higher self, our soul's truth and energy. And then you just riff. You just start speaking. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't even have to use the take. In fact, you don't even have to use what you created at all. But do it a few times and let yourself start to get comfortable activating your throat chakra, activating your soul's truth. And you'll notice by the third or fourth take, your energy will be completely different than the person you were when you took that first video. You can see yourself transform real time. You can see your confidence transform real time. And you can see yourself start to understand what it's like to work with your energy and your energetics. Everything is energy. So why wouldn't we be able to work with our energy when we're showing up to share something for our business and our truth? And this is not a fake it till you make it. This is actually the opposite. This is become it, embody it, call it in real time, and then serve it to the world and give it to the places that need it most. Serve your audience. Be showing up for the people that need to hear your message because they've never heard anything like it before. If you're showing up with just one soul being able to really hear and feel and need that message from you, you have already done incredible work in the world. We never know whose lives we are impacting. We never know the ripple effects of what we're putting out. It's not about going viral. It's not about reaching hundreds and thousands and millions of people. That will happen as a byproduct of you continuing to show up and use your voice and get to know who you are and what you are serving in the world. What matters most in any given moment is sharing our truth, calling in the magnetism, working with our energetics, and then putting it out into the world so people can actually resonate with it and they can find it. If you're interested in learning more about this, I share more on business energetics. I offer one-on-one sessions. I host a podcast called Reclamation, and I share openly here on YouTube. This is a lifelong mission for me, something that's been on my heart and mind for a very long time. And it's my goal as a psychic medium and energy intuitive to continue to return you to your inner knowing, to teach you the things that we were not taught, and to bring new layers of information to the business world. As a prior business management consultant, I worked for my intellect for so long. But it wasn't until I owned my own business, became an entrepreneur, worked in this business to help others, and lifted others up with me and returned them to their inner knowing that I understood that at this entire level of everything, it is just energy. And when we work with the energetics of this, we shift something in an instant. Thanks for joining me here today. I'm so glad. If you found this helpful, leave a comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.